Hey beautiful, how are you? Today I want to go with you on a small discovery. Maybe it's a big one, I don't know. I do them quite often actually because I feel like they're so powerful. So I hope you're ready. It goes something like this. Why am I at this current moment standing in my life like this? What has brought me here? Why am I standing here? Okay? Why am I standing and looking at my life from this standpoint? And maybe I feel a lot of judgment around that, a lot of shame. Let's dive into this shortly, okay? If you're meeting the first time, my name is Patricia, I'm a life coach, and this is what we are doing here. We discover ourselves. We discover who we truly are. Why? Because we want to build a life based on who we truly are. So instead of building, we want to take everything off, everything. Clean the base, make sure it's big, thick, and strongly who we are, okay? What we define and choose ourselves to what we want to be, okay? From a pure place, not from a judgment place or a shame place. So we are purifying all of it, all the shame, all the guilt, everything. You're making a big foundation because after that, you will be able to blossom. You will be able to stand. You will be able to walk the walk, It's important for me, and I have been on this way for over 15 years. I'm teaching this since 5 years. It's my absolute honor to be here with you, to share that you don't have to be in a miserable place for the rest of your life because your childhood wasn't awesome, okay? You don't have to. With that said, if you're looking for a one-on-one coaching, head over to my website. There might be still single coachings available. Check out that one as well. It's all linked down below. And furthermore, if you do enjoy and if you had something out of this video, please do subscribe and comment below. Share as much as you can because it really means a lot to me, but it also means a lot to me when someone else understands that their weight on their shoulder can be taken off, okay? And so please do. With that said, let's dive into today's video. I'm really excited. Are you excited? This is generally not something people are excited about, okay? They're not excited to share their book. They're not excited to look at what is actually there, right? What is in front of them, okay? So look at all your pillars, okay? Main pillars might be, maybe not, but might. Do you live in a partnership? Are you single? Are you in a partnership? Whatever, right? That might be a pillar. Where are you living? Okay. What is your current status to earn cash? Okay. What is your job position? So write those down in a simple letter, an A4, a journal, whatever you have, right? And I want to write you down on how are you generally doing health-wise. Okay, so these are the 4 pillars I generally check. And health-wise, I also mean like emotional well-being, I mean spiritual well-being, I mean physical well-being. Okay, this all includes in one. You can, of course, also write those down differently, right? So be free, feel free to do it as you wish. Now, this exercise is not here to punish you and to make you feel crap. This one is here to open up some opportunities. I love to explore. I love opportunities. I love to seek what is possible. This is why my channel is named as Explore Possibilities, right? Because even though many people don't see an option, I always see options, okay? But before we go and see options, we actually need to understand where we stand. How are we feeling? How are we generally doing, okay? So start to write down those pillars and let's start with the relationship, with being single, with being in a relationship, however, right? And start to look into, how is this relationship make me feel? How am I in this relationship? Do I feel seen? Do I feel heard? Do I feel acknowledged? Right? Start to look into those pillars where things are maybe really, really shiny and really, really awkward. Okay? So list the two. And please don't make it super complicated. Don't think over it and again and again and again. This is a task of like 5-10 minutes, okay? It's not like, I don't know. Just write down whatever comes in your mind. Okay, done? Good. Let's start to look into, where are you living? Is where you're living supportive? Meaning, is the environment you're in, is that somehow supportive? You could also add the family in there, right? Or close friends. Like the living circle is always a kind of an environment. Like, in which environment are you, right? It's almost like when you're planting some kind of flowers, right? Like this one. Is the soil a soil where something can grow? Or is the soil where you're like, eh? Either way, it's okay. Just be purely honest with that. Where do you stand with your family? Do you actually feel, again, seen, acknowledged, and heard? Right? What relationship do you currently have? I will tell you later on why you are actually writing those things down and why they are important to face. Okay? The next one we have was the job, right? Yes. Okay. How are your finances? You know, we like to, in those kind of videos, pretend that your finances and all of that is not so important. I find it extremely important, to be honest. Extremely. It gives you a lot of freedom when you are able to pay your bills, okay? It gives you enormous freedom when you know you have enough money to fulfill your dreams, right? And I'm not talking about, hey, I don't know, I'm flying first class every single week or whatever. I mean, like, do you have a bed? Do you have a house where you're living in? Do you have your bills covered? Do you have your basic needs met? Can you buy food, right? I'm not talking about buying everything you want and then this is going to be the happy whatever. I'm asking about anxieties you may have when you're unable to pay your bills, because those things do play a role in your life. And I feel like we are not talking about this enough. And if this is a stress factor, then we gotta work on it, right? We gotta make sure that those things are met. While this is not about, hey, let's get a million, let's be a millionaire. You don't have to be. But there are certain things that you can do to increase your monthly income. And I'm highly encouraged to give you some guidance in that sense. Maybe not in this video, but we will look into it if there is a need, okay? If so, please do comment below so I do know that we need to grab this topic a bit more seriously. Okay, and the next one, personally, very crucial. How are you health-wise, okay? Do you actually have a diet? Okay, a diet is so crucial. Now I tell everyone I don't have a diet because the main understanding of having a diet is don't eat carbs. Woo! I'm like, if I don't eat carbs every single day, I'm dying. And I'm not dying because I don't like anything else, but I'm dying because I do need some sort of food for my body to feel well. And I don't mean well like the potato, right? I don't mean that. I love food that is actually nourishing and that is actually giving me some kind of aliveness, you see. So a lot of veggies, a lot of for me, pasta I just love that. You know, what are you eating? Eating is really crucial. Are you diving a lot into, let's say, alcohol, any addiction? Now we all have some sort of addiction, okay, is to soothe ourselves, but you gotta start to notice, is this still normal or maybe a bit over the top? Write those things down. You're not showing them to anyone, okay? Not even to me. If we are working together, there is a sharing, but you know, write them down because it's important for you to understand, where are we standing? Where are you standing? Where am I standing? Right? It's crucial to see, okay, well, this is probably not in my best interest, okay? And that's fine. That's fine. Have a look where you're standing. Furthermore, what about your spiritual cleansing, right? Are you having some practices to calm your mind? Are you having some kind of meditation ongoing? Do you have something that is actually nourishing you in that sense, right? Because we are a spirit in a body, right? We are experiencing this world, but we are way more than this body. And while we should, or I believe we should, treat our body as our temple, I still believe that there are certain things that, you know, we can only sense, we can only experience through our spirit. So it goes way beyond this body. But if we have not this practice, then we may not feel connected to the earth, to heaven, and this is not about religion, okay? This is not about any religion. This is about, do I feel connected to earth? Do I feel connected to myself, right? What would you say is the percentage you feel connected, right? To here, to the Mother Earth, right? To heaven. It's crucial that we understand that this is a big portion of our well-being, right? It's huge. I never thought it would be, but it is very, very big. I was not raised in that sense at all. And I started to realize that there was a part of me actually missing those practices to return home here, right? Then also, what are you consuming all day long? Are you a lot on social media? Are you a lot on a television? Do you do workouts, right? How are you training your body? Is your body actually something you treat with respect, or is it rather it just exists, right? And be really honest, be really, really transparent on where you're standing, okay? Because that again is going to help you make a change and make freedom with where you are. So write all those pillars down. Please do also stop the videos in between if you want to do so. And really uh, don't use more than like 5-10 minutes, because you know, if you are in deep sadness, for example, I don't want you to stay there. I just want you to make kind of a picture and to understand, oh, that's why. But I need you to be there. I need you to be present, because only the presence of your being will actually allow you to go further, okay? No emotion is just moving away from you if you are not capable in standing in that fullness that you are experiencing right now. It's not possible. And I tried, many people I know tried, okay? It's not possible. Your body is a transmuter is taking it in, letting it go, taking it in, letting it go. And you gotta understand how the system works, okay? You don't want all those emotions stuck with you. You want them to go through you and let them go again. But most people do this. I feel anger. Okay, let's keep it. You know, and then they stuff it all the way down, because they're not able, or they were never really told how to regulate them, how to explore them, how to feel good with how they feel. Okay? So I want you to really, really dive into that and dive into how you're currently feeling, currently exploring the factor of where are you at this current moment? Where do you stand in life? Do you like it? Do you enjoy it? Right? I still believe that life is about to experience with joy, with love, with appreciation. But if we feel a lot of sadness, or if we had a lot of hardships, then it's difficult to go and step into that straight away, right? So we are getting down again, experiencing why are we here? Why have we been practicing this? Practicing how we behave, practicing how we communicate, practicing where we are standing. Why was it important that I see what I see now? What is the game changer here? I can choose to stop. I can choose to let go. I can choose to behave differently. I can choose to feel differently, because I catch my thoughts. I catch the way how I think. I choose to become someone new. But I'm not diminishing my old version, my old self. I actually learned to be grateful for who I have become. But I look at it differently now. I start to see, okay, this is not anymore where I want to go. I want to take a left or a right turn here. I want to move somewhere else. I can see where this life is going, where I'm heading. It doesn't bring me joy. It doesn't bring me any love or any further learnings that I really want to accomplish. I choose to move away. I choose to be powerful. I choose to do something new. Okay? Many people may think now like, okay, but life is just how it is. You have to accept it. I believe we all have to accept where we are. We all do. And see, that's difficult and easy. It gets easier over time when we start to open up our heart and we start to feel more love and kindness for ourselves. We start to be able to also let go of things that are no longer serving us, right? We talk about big and small things that are painful, things that have hurt us, things that made us suffer. We talk about letting go because I choose to let go. I choose to let go. I choose to stand strong. I choose to really become someone new, right? This is about I train myself to be more powerful. And here it comes. Because you were practicing over the years the same patternings, your body, your mind was also looking out for the same circumstances. You trained yourself to look out for the same circumstances. You started to see the same people. You felt home. You felt valued by that because it was familiar. Your body will symbolize or speak to you and say, hey, listen, this is very familiar. I feel really good. This is when we need to start to catch ourselves and to start understand, okay, well, that's not where we want to go. We start to catch ourselves over and over again and see, okay, I still feel that, but I'm not blaming myself. I just look at it, but I choose to go in another direction. I'm calming myself. I see what I'm trying or what my body is symbolizing myself, but I'm not going in that direction anymore. You see, this is about I empower myself, I take my strength back, and I start to see, even though I may fail for 1 or 2 times and communicate the same old styles that I have been doing for years, it doesn't matter. You're still already changing by reflecting and by seeing, hey, this is something I want to change. And I noticed I was doing exactly the same thing again. I don't want that anymore, right? And noticing that is already so powerful. And you will be able to start or do this over time to release. And this might be a process over the coming month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever, year, to really cleanse out what is there. Cleanse a fear from your pelvic area, cleanse it out, let it out, right? Let it go and start to show your body, hey, we are trying out something new. You need to learn to use your body more wisely, right? Treat yourself more positive. Treat yourself in a kind way, because that way you will also start to notice the changes and you start to see, okay, I actually do have options. I have the option to say no. I have the possibility to say to this job, sorry, I don't want to do this anymore. I actually applied for something else. Because that one over there is actually giving me the peace I'm seeking. It gives me the amount that I need every single month to feel comfortable, to follow my dreams, to do things that I enjoy, that I love, okay? Same thing with your partner. I look at my partner and we are together a few, maybe years, maybe months, and it's not going in the direction you really want. Start to look out for the red flags and start to notice, okay, the way how someone speaks and the way how someone acts, if this is not in alignment, it's probably not gonna come. Okay? So start to really look after yourself as you are your best friend. Talk to you, do self-talk. Like, I'm having the best conversation ever with my best friend. I'm trying to look out for love, for kindness, for friendship. Please warn me when something is off, right? Sit down and start to reflect and start to see, okay, this is not really good. This doesn't work, right? Start to go deeper and start to realize I can change. I have to change because I want always only the very, very best for myself, also for the other people. But first and foremost, we gotta feel this for ourselves. Because you see, you can't really be the giver all the time. Sometimes you need to be able to receive and to receive the support that is actually needed for you to heal, right? And it's a giving and receiving in both areas, but sometimes there are people coming in your life, and because you're not seeing that they're helping you, that they are supporting you, you will push them away thinking, I need to do it by myself. This is how I have been grown up. Start to notice your patternings. When are you trying to be alone? It's okay to be alone, but it's also okay to take some help and to ask for help too. You see, I'm actually telling many clients, but also when I'm not working with people, I'm telling them, listen, I can see what you're going through. But the truth is, as long as you don't open up, as long as you don't ask for support, and as long as you are not coming, I can't help you. I can't support you because, see, this thing needs strength and you need to build it. You need to build the strength to live the best possible life. And you deserve it. You deserve it all the way along. You are here to experience so much joy, so much love. And I know how that feels. And you're like, but I don't feel it. That's okay. You're getting there. You get there, right? You're meant to feel love. You're meant to feel and explore joy. You're meant to laugh. You're meant to be with people. You're not meant to be, I don't know, a lone wolf somewhere outside in nowhere. But I have my moments, and that's okay. I have my moments where I don't want to talk, where I don't feel like speaking. You see, get to know yourself new. Define who you want to be and start to go there. Start to enjoy, start to explore. Explore possibilities in your life is so crucial. And if you're still unsure how to do this, come and book a coaching. Because it will change your life forever. And everything you got, you can put into your life. and you can actually nourish yourself. It's the most beautiful gift that you can do to yourself. I'm booking retreats, I don't know, 4 or 5 times a year. Not because I'm totally sad or whatever. No, because it feels good to treat myself well. It feels good to be covered. It feels good to have someone who is on your eye level. It feels good to be with a professional who is actually able to support. The difference between me and your friend is nothing will go to your family, nothing will go to your friend because I don't know them, you know. And the greatest thing is actually that you are getting a third party that has zero clue about your life. And you can explore and share all the way how you feel without feeling, someone is judging you or someone is blaming you, because I'm working in this field for a long time. And it's not me about telling you you're doing your life wrong. It's about you starting to see, hey, I want to live my life more fully. That's it. That's it. I want to live my life more fully. Since I'm here, right? Since I'm present in this world, I want to live more fully. I want to explore everything that is possible. I want to explore the best job opportunities. I want to explore what is possible in my love life. I want to alchemize with myself. I want to go on adventure. I want to build up my self-esteem, right? And that's the beauty of it, because everything is possible with coaching. And it's not just coaching, right? We do a lot of embodiment practices, and we start to really go deep into the foundation. But the exploration itself is fun. Because at one point you start to realize, hey, I'm not my patternings, even though I feel it, I feel it. I feel I'm like my mom or my dad. I feel it, right? And I'm so pissed. I'm so done with that. But at one point you can actually start to detach yourself more and more, and you start to see, okay, this is a patterning. Actually, that's not who I am. It's freedom. It's freedom when you start to connect to yourself more. It's freedom. Peace. To feel good about yourself is the highest currency you can get. The highest currency, right? So with this said, all the links are down below, and I would love to have you. What else can you do? You can subscribe. You can also do sign up for the newsletter, because that will actually allow you to even dive a little bit further into this discovery. Okay, with this said, thanks so much, and I speak soon.